Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Zero to Hero, in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we have found shelter in a cave near where we were stomped by a moose in the last episode and sustained quite some severe injuries, including some broken ribs. These broken ribs are going to severely affect our game for the next few days, probably about 4 days or so. We did just get a nice long sleep, so we've shaved down from 120 hours of recovery time. Now we're at 108. But essentially, this is going to affect our ability to run and also a little bit to carry items for a period of time. Fortunately, we do have the well-fed bonus, and we also have the moose hide satchel, which is going to assist us in carrying items. Possibly one of the bigger effects of having broken ribs as well is the ability to climb ropes. But if we need to, we do have a way around that, which we will discuss if we get to that point. Right now, I'm going to tuck my tail between my legs and head out of this region. We're going to make our way back to Milton, and we have a lot of work to do there. We've got a lot of... so that is like a ghost town, Milton. And we have not looted most of that area, including the farm. So I think we're going to be healed up in no time, ever before we need to do a rope climb. So we're in good shape. I will get a torch lit so we can do a little bit of looking around while we harvest our items. We have to decide what we're going to bring with us or what we're going to leave behind. I have quite a bit of loot here. We can leave those matches here. Most of this stuff we can leave. I will take the whetstones and the bullets. Don't know about the can opener. Sewing kit is 100%. Okay. I will take the sewing kit. We are a little bit low on water. I'm going to actually get a drink right now. One other thing we could do, it actually is kind of late. So one option I was thinking of is we have quite a bit of bad food. And we could potentially get food poisoning if we eat some bad food. And that actually is to our benefit at this point because it's going to make us want to sleep. And we can sleep for another 10 or 12 hours. So I'm going to work on getting this bad food eaten. If it doesn't make us sick, that's great. If it does make us sick, that's great. Either way, it's going to be a win-win. And we survived. We'll eat one more. We'll eat this low-quality energy bar. I doubt this will make us sick. They tend to be pretty healthy. Oh, we only have 0.3 left of that, too. Okay. So we're completely full now. That's awesome. Our hunger is satiated. I do want to take this bedroll with us. This is our trusty Wilson. We're going to pick that up. Does it say the condition of this one? I don't see it. Anyway, I think this is the better quality one. This is one we just found at 54%. Might not be a bad idea to bring that and leave it in a container just because it deserves some respect. You know, our bedrolls. Gotta watch after our bedrolls. Take good care of them. Okay. What else? Well, of course, we are heavy currently. I'll take the mag lens. Take some saplings. Ooh. Oh, nice. 51%. I was going to say that. That probably still will make us sick, actually. Those sneaky cans of sardines are notorious for making you sick. Alright, how much water do I have now? 1.87 liters. I might grab a tiny bit more. Also, how's our coal? We got 5 pieces of coal. We're not particularly hurting for coal. Seems like in this playthrough, so I may just leave these. We're kind of already on the heavy side as it is. If you twist my arm, I may take a little bit of the coal with us. Gosh, some of these items just deserve to be put in a protected... oh, the bear hide. I'm glad I saw that. I would have totally walked over that and left it. Yeah, we're definitely on the heavy side. Maybe I better just ignore everything else. Let's just go. I will get a drink, though. Let's top up our water. Hydration. We'll leave a little bit of water for us. We'll leave those matches for if we ever come back this way. And we probably will. I'm hoping we do. But not anytime soon, because I have so many other things to do, places to go, accomplishments, including the... I want to get the bow and arrow crafted up, and arrowheads. forged. That would have turned the tide. If we had some more arrows, that moose wouldn't have stood a chance. We could have got the moose. I'm actually a little bit dismayed how that moose did not die with so many flare shells. I guess just a bunch of them just ricocheted off, and I don't understand the mechanics of that. But the same flare shells, the same flare that brought down a bear with one shot, multiple bears in one shot, it took all of my flares. How many was that? Like 10, 12 flares, plus we shot it with the arrow at least once or twice. So that is the tankiest moose I have ever seen. And you guys gave me some suggestions for names. The name I came up with on the fly was the Balrog, just because I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. And there happens to be a lot of Lord of the Rings references in this game, I'm noticing. Some other names you guys suggested, of course Rudolph was pretty apparent. Somebody suggested Rudolph, and absolutely that moose was running around with a nose that would have guided Santa through any storm, for sure. There was a Moosinator suggestion, and then somebody said just Flare. His name is Flare, because he just absorbed all of those flares. So I like that, the name of Flare. So I think he's all of the above. I think in a lot of other countries, well, even America, but a bunch of other cultures, they do have multiple names, like a really long, a long series of names. So anyway, we could name him the Flare, the Moosinator, Balrog the Third, or something like that. Okay, I've got a wolf right there. Okay, where am I? I've just come out of the cave. I got to orient myself. Okay, we are now in Mountain Town. So I'm going to head to the trailer, and we can drop off a bunch of this loot. And then I think we're going to head up the road. We'll explore the... nah, I'm going to leave it. We're going to explore the cars that have been abandoned on the road and on the bridge, with the potential for a bear encounter. Which is not good. I'm not looking to kill a bear. We already have a bear hide in our inventory. Seems like whenever I encounter bears, I tend to get mauled and then kill the bear. And I'd like to break that pattern if I could. So I'm going to do my best to avoid a bear. And now, guys, to be fair, the last bear that mauled me, I was trying to be nice. If I remember, I was trying to avoid him. Wasn't I? I think I was. Yeah, and he attacked me, so then we had to get revenge. I think that's the way it goes. Alright, so we're back at the trailer. We'll drop off these items. I need to get the saplings curing and the moose... the bear hide. Bear hide curing. I wish we had the moose hide. That would have been nice. This game would be going in a completely different direction right now. If we had killed that moose, we would still be in Hushed River Valley and exploring. But we got what we came for. We got the heavy hammer. That was like the main thing we went for, I believe, and the moose hide satchel, right? So that actually saved us a ton of time. Let's sort by weight. So we can drop this for now. I might drop the lantern. Just try to save weight. Absolutely, I need to drop the bear hide before I forget. Let's get that on the ground and curing, as well as the saplings. Okay, so here's the saplings. And there's the bear hide. Now, did I have a maple? Sort of alphabetically. Okay, so where are we? Crackers, cans. Am I going backwards? Let's see, I'll just do crafting material. Okay, we do not have any maples. Alright, what else am I going to drop here? So we'll keep the hatchet for self-defense. We picked up, you know, let's open a locker or something. Is that full? This might be full. No, it's not quite full yet. Okay. Let's put the maglins in here. And maybe a book. We'll keep this one. That looks good. clothing. We do have a bunch of extra clothing. Now it's full. Okay, so do we have a locker? Got another box. So let's put the ski jacket and the ragged sweatshirt. The extra trail boots. We do need to fix these guys up. I may need to harvest these for leather. Actually, do we know which of these is better? Let's take a look at our boots. And hopefully I don't let my torch go out. But did we decide which boots we want to keep? 1 kilogram, 1.5. But if these are, let's see, 37. We'll keep these for now. 34, 37. Actually, these are in better shape, but these are slightly warmer. Yeah, we'll keep these for now. Okay. Let me get a new flare. Hopefully I've got a bunch. I didn't even check. We got 10 flares. Where did I get 10 flares? I know where I got 10 flares. I'm a klepto. When it comes to... Why am I calling them flares? Flares are on my mind for some reason. Obviously, these are torches. I'm a torch klepto. You can never have too many torches, right? Okay, so focus. We're good on the burning stuff. We're good on the medical stuff. We're good on the clothing, except for the shoes. Okay, everything else is being worn currently. For food, I think we're good in this category. I can leave that here. And a couple of flares. Bring the hacksaw. I'm going to leave the oil here. Got a bunch of cans. Where did I get all these cans? Oh, it's because I ate all the food, huh? I can leave a couple of sewing kits for now. And we'll leave a can of spray paint. These are very low quality torches. And we'll leave a whetstone here. Okay, so we will be back this way. It's getting kind of late. Now there is a there's a cave where we can sleep. Up this way. So I'm just thinking, if we get trapped, like if a storm blows in while we're on the bridge or something, there's some options. But I do want to come back this way. I believe. Do I? Maybe we don't need to come back here, guys, because we can loop around and drop down into the town. And we really don't need to go to the church. I think that's probably the better option, now that I think of it. We'll just take what we need with us, and we'll do like a loop through the cave system. So, sorry, this is evolving as I think about it, obviously. I didn't plan this out, so... I'm going to grab just what we need. We will bring the bear hide with us. The heavy hammer, the lantern, bear hide. We got a few seconds of curing there, didn't we? That was worth it, right? I'm going to lose this torch. Oh, I made it. Okay. We may, after all, guys, we may just end up sleeping here because it is pretty late. I may just plan on that. So I'm still going to load up as if we're going to leave right now. I'll leave a lot of this behind, though. I'm just going to take the most, in my opinion, the most useful items. I'll take another... I'll leave this one here, but I will take another sewing kit. And then in this container, maybe the guns book. I don't know. I don't think it's all that useful, though. I can't remember. What happens if you get to level 5 of guns? Or if you level up your guns really well? Does that just mean you're steadier, you're a better shot or something? I can't remember. Sure, we can take the matches, I guess. We'll leave them at like Grey Mother's. We'll take that. And, oh, we got more matches. Oh, we got tons of matches. Okay, well, I'm going to leave the crappy ones. I shouldn't say that. They're not crappy. They're the lower quality of the two, between cardboard matches and wood matches. Either one's going to save your life, right? So forgive me, game, for having a Freudian slip there. Oh, I gotta take the mouse. Come on. Taking the mouse. Alright. And a piece of coal? Sure. And antibiotics. Okay. Let us check on the weather. I don't even feel that heavy. I feel like I didn't even pick up anything. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, there is a problem in that the wind is blowing right in our face. Not very happy about that. Yeah, alright. It's gonna blow our torch out here in a second. I'm gonna see what kind of meal options we have. I'm not particularly hungry, but often there can be deer and rabbits in this area. I don't see anything though. Okay, let's just spend the night inside the trailer. We're already packed and ready to go in the morning. We've got a perfectly good place to sleep tonight. So we're going to take advantage of this. I'm going to put out the torch. Do a little bit of reading. Pass the time here. So let's go to our, fire starting? Oh yes, thank you, game, for showing me these sticks I need to drop. I would have forgot. Let's drop these. Totally would have forgot about that again. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of reading of Survive the Outdoors. Let's do 1 hour at a time, just in case the daylight goes out. Got one done. So I think if we'd done 2 hours at a time and the last hour cancels, you lose all progress. Kind of silly, in my opinion. We made it through the last one there. Okay, nice. Only problem is I am not tired. I would like to sleep and rest. I wish there was a way to, like, get tired really quickly. I'm gonna get down low here. Ooh. It actually looks really nice out here. I'm gonna get a red torch out. This is actually really beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna do just a little bit of scouting. We're going to look around a little bit to see if there's any animals in the area. Like a dead carcass. And in the process, I'm going to just do some running. Because I seem to remember seeing a carcass over here in the past. Like a deer. Is that one right there? Sounds like we've got a storm coming. One other option, I could try to eat. Let's try to eat those sardines. There's a chance those will make us sick, which is actually what I'm hoping for right now. Any sickness? You always get sick when you don't want it. Okay, well, unfortunately we are completely healthy. Ooh, I see something here. What is that? Oh, just sticks. Okay. Just sticks. Okay, now you can see in the bottom right corner our sprint meter. And the solid red is a result of our broken ribs. Some of that is our clothing. Most of it. Because we have broken ribs, our sprint ability has really drastically reduced. Sounds like there's a storm coming. I can't quite tell. Guys, because I am really not tired, I think I have no choice but to go to the church. I don't know. Because I still want to check out the cars. Unfortunately, that's the other. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna pass time. We got plenty of food. Let's just use the old solitaire. Where is it? Here we go. Solitaire. We're gonna play solitaire for 3 hours. Pass some time. Get tired. Oh, you know what? There's a chance with the moonlight out, we could still read. Let me try that. We've got a lot of good moonlight here, so I'm actually going to try to read. I'm going to get somewhere safe, though. Like maybe on a log. If a wolf comes by while I'm reading, it's going to attack me. Can't I get up here? If I can get to where the wolves cannot path to, then I'll be safe. At least that's my hope. So let's see if I can read in the moonlight. Let's go to my books here. Do 1 hour. Nice! It's working. Okay, let's get a drink. Our clothing is so good, we're staying warm in the middle of the night reading. Lovely. Let's read for another hour. Yeah, it's much better than playing solitaire. Okay, this one is completely researched. That is awesome, which means I can leave it behind. And we'll do some guns. Hey, we're getting sleepy. That's good. Do another hour. It's actually a beautiful night. I want to take a look. Wind has stopped. I mean, there's a little bit of wind, but I can't hear it. Got the moon out. I can hear the night birds. It's one of my favorite things, is to hear the night birds. And the owls. Looks like the wolves have left us alone mostly over here, which is good. I'm going to read another hour of our Guns book. Okay, let's go get some sleep. Got a little bit of snow coming off the top of the trailer there. That's a cool effect. Okay, nice. We got a bunch of reading done. Okay, I'm going to sleep as long as it will let me. Let's get a drink. Put away our flare. And we will sleep for 10 hours. Probably won't go that long, but we'll see. I'll see you guys in the afternoon. Alright, good morning. Or afternoon. It actually is like barely afternoon. So perfect. We have a full amount of energy. Also, we're down to 98 hours of rest, of recovery time. So that's great. We're pecking away at that. And we're already packed up, so we can just go. Okay, I'm going to get a flare out, just in case. Look at this day. Absolutely incredible. Sun is out. No fog, no snow. Of course, I'm jinxing us by saying that. I just want to make sure we have the heavy hammer. Let me just check our weight here. Hold on. Okay, we've got the heavy hammer. We've got our bedroll. And the hatchet. Those are like the most important things right there. And some kind of way to boil water. If we have those things, I think we can survive just about anything. Okay, a little bit of fog rolling in. I'm thinking of switching to a torch, but for now, I'm going to keep the flare just for a quick ignition if we need to. And if I see a predator far away, then I'll have time to switch to a torch and light that. But for now, we'll just keep the flare ready to go. Oh, I can hear a wolf over there. Try to give him plenty of room. Don't particularly want to mess with the wolves. I'm completely out of flare shells. Oh, there's a wolf right ahead. Okay, I'm going to switch to a torch and we'll light this with a match. So we are in wolf territory. Oh gosh. I knew you were there, but I still got scared. Okay, nobody tell him that I don't actually have ammunition for this gun. Okay. He doesn't know that. He's seen what's happened to other wolves and bears. He just assumes that it's loaded, but it's not loaded. Man, I got a bunch of wolves. That is not good. I prefer not to mess with those guys. But I do see a sapling. Man, what do I hear? Oh, it's a wolf. Okay. So I'm just going to let him kind of trail us for a little bit, I guess. He can follow along. As long as I have a wolf following me, then the other ones will ignore me. You can really only have one wolf at a time that's tracking you. Unless it's the timber wolves, then they're like a whole pack, right? Alright, we've already searched this, right? Yes, we have. Okay. So guys, yes, we are heading into bear territory. The only way I can think of to deal with a bear at this point is with torches. If we get a fire lit. So if a bear's gonna approach us, we've got to get a fire started. And make some torches and throw it at the bear. Okay, now I think we could probably get rid of this wolf. Oh, getting some lag. Go. Did he finally give up? He may have given up. That's even better. If he can just give up and leave us alone.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Are you thirsty? Oh, he came back. Okay, well here, let me just make sure there are no bears in sight. I don't know, let me get up here, I guess. See if we can see the bear. I think I heard some ptarmigan, actually. We do have fire-hardened arrows. But, you know, to be honest, guys, I'm not in the... I'm not needing... There's something down there. I'm not needing meat. What do I hear? Oh, the wolf. He came all the way up here? Look at you! Sneaksy wolf. He thought he was going to get the drop on us, didn't he? Those wolves are so smart. Okay, I think I see the bear. Yes, I did, guys. The bear just went around the rock. He's heading away from us. He's no longer in sight, but I did see him. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I'm gonna get in the truck. That wolf is just too much.
Could end up being useful.
Got a ski jacket? Is it useful? I don't know. Ooh, I don't like what my torch is doing here. Can I throw it? No, I can't. Oh my goodness, wolf. Seriously? So annoying, those wolves. Did I finish searching this? I think I did. Is he glitched? No, he's coming. Alright, come on, Wolfie. I think I'm just about out of torches, unfortunately. Alright, can we get you to go? I want him to go the other direction. He's gonna get scared when that bear comes, too. This is not good, being on this narrow bridge with two predators. I probably should get a fire started. Because I need torches anyway, right? I'm gonna get a fire started. I have a feeling that bear's gonna be coming. Let's go for right here. Actually, let's put it by this car. It might be better. Alright, we'll use our torch. A stick. Get a little bit of wind protection here, just in case, I don't know, the wind comes up or something.
Why didn't that work?
Okay, we better get it this time. I should have looked to see if I had a book or lighter fluid or something. If this doesn't work, I'm going to run into the car. I can't afford to be making mistakes right now.
That did it.
Okay. We can use our Survive the Outdoors book. Let's pull some torches immediately. Okay, I'm going to put some water on. Just a little bit though. Okay, we've got 41 minutes. Okay, Wolfie. Maybe he'll go away for good now. Alright, let's check the vehicle. So I've already checked this, okay. Is there anything else? I've already got all those checked, right? So now it's just the bear option. Problem, I should say. The bear problem. I don't remember what's down here. There might be a cave we're searching. I'm not going to mess with it though. I was mostly interested in the vehicles. And then we're going to try to follow the cave system, I think. Alright. Let's see what harvest a torch here. I need some more firewood.
Something to drink. So
I'd prefer not to use a coal if I can avoid it. I do see that we're thirsty. Let's get a drink. Okay, there's one more torch I can harvest here. Yeah, guys, so we're heading straight towards the bear. Not sure how I feel about that. I just have to be very, very cautious and careful because I did see the bear. Okay, I got 1 minute there. That is done. Okay, nice. Don't think we need any tea. Got two reishi teas. I guess we could potentially get like a birch bark or something. We've got. I've already got one right here. We did use up all of our rose hips, didn't I? To heal the broken ribs, I did use all of our rose hips, so I should keep an eye out for those and grab some more rose hips. Alright, guess we'll light this after all. Alright. Let's watch out for the bear. I saw him right here heading over that direction. Okay, I'm using my ears. I think, is this where the cave is? I can't remember, guys. So does that lead back? I don't know if I've ever been here, actually. So I've got a log that stretches across the river. I guess I'll just go this way. We don't need to go through a cave. I think this will lead back to where we want to be. Probably safer anyway. This reminds me of Goonies. Crossing a log in front of a waterfall like that. Okay, we've got another sapling. I don't think this is going to head where I want it to go. Hey, oh, I just walked on top of a bunch of ptarmigan. They didn't even care. Yeah, I think this is just kind of a... Whoa. Almost lost my torch. In fact, I did. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's not good. So I'm just going to light a new torch. I was too distracted and I let the torch go out. Yeah, I think this is just a little clearing. It's actually looping back to where we were. So I need to go back across the log, I think. I don't recognize this place. Well, this is cool though, because I'm exploring, learning new places, new loot items. I heard a wolf get aggravated, or I don't know, what's the right word for that? I don't know if he's coming towards me or not. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to be keeping my ears open quite a bit as we're traveling. I feel like this is a really dangerous part of the game here. Kind of a bottleneck. And I think, if I remember, it's even a dead end. Like the bear's got to come back this way. I'm going to see if I can just get up here without getting a sprain. Please don't give me a sprain. I just want to get up. It's going to give me a sprain, isn't it? I'm going to get down. Alright, we'll try this again. No sprains.
Need a horse.
No whammies. Come on, you can do this. Alright, I guess I'm getting down. I'm going to back way up, though. I need visibility. Don't know where that bear went. Okay, we're down to 2 torches. No sign of the bear. Wait, am I going backwards? I'm going backwards, guys. How in the heck? How does that even work? How did I get turned around? So is this the bridge right here that we just came across? Wow. What is going on here? Yes, it is. That's crazy. Oh gosh. Seriously, that gave me a heart attack. Oh my gosh. You freaking wolf. I'm so sick of you. I wish I had an arrow to shoot that thing. My gosh, my heart is pounding. Okay, so I got turned around probably getting out of a car then. I haven't searched these yet, have I? So that must be the bear coming, because he just got scared again. I know what you guys are saying. Just get out of here, right? That actually sounds like good advice. Oh gosh, I'm still recovering from that jump scare. That scared the heck out of me. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a fire down here. There's the bear. There is the bear. Hey there, bear. Alright, we're going to let you pass. I'm going to put this out. And I'm going to harvest. Let's see. Let's sort by condition here. We can harvest these while we're waiting for the bear to pass. Yeah, that wolf was as scared as I was, I think. Okay, we, unfortunately, I can't see where the bear is. We should hear him pass, though, I think, when he passes by. I do have one good torch. I could possibly craft another. I don't know. Do we have... I don't think I have the oil. We can craft acorn grounds. Ground acorns makes a wholesome but very weak cup of coffee. I have a bunch of coffee, don't I? I don't need coffee. What I do need is probably food. So I'm going to keep those for food. Got one old man's beard. I need another bandage. Let's craft a bandage. I only have one piece of cloth, though. Okay, I don't remember hearing the bear pass. Huh. I'm just gonna wait to be on the safe side. Craft some rose hips. It's possible he passed while I was messing with the torches. Oh, we got a blizzard. Okay. Well, I think... Gosh, I never did get to finish searching these vehicles. But now I can't make a fire anyway. Guess we could do some reading. Let's go into our inventory here. There we go. We'll read an hour of this. Oh, I'm gonna get hungry.
All I think about is food.
Okay, let's get some food. We've got crackers. We've got cattails. Might eat these crackers. And we'll eat a couple cattails, why not? So in the town we're going to be looting, the ghost town. I think there will be quite a bit of food. I'm hoping we'll find cupboards and refrigerators full of food. We're nice and warm in this car, so that's good. Let's read another gun hour. Oh my gosh, this book takes 25 hours. Did you see that? 5 out of 25 hours research. That is incredible. Let's get a drink. Got a full-on blizzard. We could spend the night in the truck. Got a nice warm sleeping bag. And all of our clothing. It's too dark to read. Okay. But we can sleep. So let's get our bedroll out. We'll sleep for a few hours. Let me just make sure we're hydrated. We got plenty of food. Right, we've got our trusty Wilson, 92% sleeping bag. Feels like 4.6 degrees warmth with that. That's nice. Alright, no, it'll be 5, because it feels like 1 degree, so nice. Okay, let's sleep for 2 hours. Let's see what that does. Storm is in full effect. I'm gonna pass time, so we're not super tired. Just pass time, see what happens. Storm shifts direction, and now it looks like it's done. Blizzard is over. It is midnight. We're half tired, so I'm going to pass time a little bit more, and then I'm going to sleep. I think that's what I'll do. I'll pass time for 2 hours. Okay, got some clarity. That's good.
I'm going to need to eat soon.
We can eat some cattails or some crackers or something. May as well look at all these teas. Okay, I'm going to drink a herbal tea. Got so many herbal teas. I'm going to drink another one. And then we'll eat a cattail. Get a drink. Okay, I'm going to very carefully get out of the truck. What? What is happening? Cougar. Oh my gosh. What does that even mean? That's not good. Can I light this? Why can't I light it? Why can't I light this torch? Must be a bad torch. I don't know. Can I get in here? I can't get in the car either. What is going on? I can't get in any of the cars, guys. That's the bear. I can't get in any of the cars. I tried. I almost ran off the cliff there. Can he maul me? No. What? What is happening? I am so confused. I couldn't get in a car. I couldn't light my torch. I'm so confused. I think it probably has to do with the cougar animation. Like it bugged out everything.
I'm gonna bleed out soon.
So confusing. Okay, well, I've heard that when you start a new game, that you turn off the cougar animation. Like we shouldn't even have the cougar. I think that is what just happened. Okay, well, I gotta think about that. Let's patch up our bear bite. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the cougar, if that's what it's gonna do. Health is way down. Wow, look at that. Let's take a look at our clothing. What did he do to our clothing? Destroyed our gloves. Destroyed both of our pants. Man, what is it with these bears and pants? They did that on my last playthrough. A bear just went for my pants, ripped them both to pieces. And now my shoes are gone. Fortunately, we have our moose-hide satchel still. What a creepy bear, going for my pants. Is he coming back this way either? Kind of sound like he was. I could not get in any of these vehicles. How about now? Can I get in? No, I can't get in any. Like, it's not even an option. Can I light a torch? I'm clicking away. I can't light a flare or torch. This is ridiculous. So I have no way to protect myself against the wolves that we're going to encounter. Can't go in a car. Can't start a fire. Can I? It will let me start a fire.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that.
Well, that didn't work.
Let's try it again. Yeah, you're cold because you don't have any pants on. Our hands are unprotected. Huh. Alright, well, let's add some fuel. I'm not sure what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to do my best to survive this. We'll try to get back to the trailer, I guess. Can I pull torches? It will let me pull torches, but I can't extinguish it. I cannot extinguish this torch. It's like my mouse button doesn't even work. Let's see what happens if I drop it. So I can't pick it up. I just can't extinguish it. That is so strange. This is going to be a problem. I guess we can try to get a really good quality torch and then just make a run for it. That's probably what we're going to have to do. Rest in peace, beautiful gloves. What's our water situation? Got 1.4 liters. Okay, let's do a little bit more water. Actually, no. I need to take advantage of this calm weather. My mouse button is working. I can pick up these items, and I can take a torch, but I can't open a car door. I can't extinguish a torch. That torch is not very good. I'm going to drop it. Let's drop you. Drop you. Actually, was it 32%? That's actually pretty good. Let's just go. Got a 32% torch. Wow. Okay. Well, all kinds of craziness. And somewhere out here is a cougar, which I have no way of defending against because I don't have any flares. I don't have a bow. I can't use the guns. all kinds of craziness. I'll tell you what, though. I think if I ever do start a new game, which of course I will. I'm going to start a new game. I think I will turn off the cougar. Because I've heard it's just too buggy. Too many problems. And they've got to get it sorted out. It's probably a fun mechanic if they can figure out how to work it. Huh. Yeah, we're both huffing and puffing. Well, this is a fun experience. Like, I actually am having fun. I shouldn't be sarcastic. I really am having fun, and I think it's just one more thing. I'm not going to drop my torch to deal with you, Wolf. It's too buggy. I don't think I can even aim. Oh no, what if I can't open the door to the trailer? What if I can't go indoors? That's crazy. Well, this will be interesting. We'll see how this plays out. I think we should have plenty of loot in Milton. We're still way better off than if we just barely spawned into the world right now. Like, we've got matches, we've got food and water, we've got tools. So I'm still way ahead. That's what I like. When things like this happen, that's what I try to think of. It's like, well, this is better than starting over. Okay, my torch is out now. They let me get a new torch. Maybe it's okay now. Well, all I can say is I'm glad I'm recording so that I can have an excuse as to how I just got mauled by a bear again. I just got mauled by a moose. Come on. I was kind of hoping I'd be safe on that bridge. Did you guys like that? Tried to jump on the bridge. I almost jumped off the bridge. Okay, let's see. Did I leave any clothing in here? Got some hats and things. I'll probably need that cloth. I need that bandage. I'll take a book. Painkillers. Oh, I can't believe I left the ammunition here. How about in here? What clothing do I have? It's good I was able to get into this building, actually. No pants. Let me check my other clothing items. Hold on. What is our clothing situation? So we do have these boots. Glad to have those. I need to fix these up. So we need another hat. This is cotton, okay. And that is fleece. Probably the fleece is the warmest, I would think. No gloves, no pants. We will sort that out here pretty soon. Sun is coming up. Okay. I might just carry on then. I'm going to take any cloth we have, just in case. Sure, I'll take that. Okay. So I'm out of torches. We need to get a fire started. Oh, I forgot. I'm actually in really bad shape. Okay. That changes things. So I need to sleep then. Let's do a recovery. Affliction, frostbite, risk. It's because of my hands, right? Yeah. We do have the improved rest option already from the herbal tea we drank, so we should have a very nice sleep ahead of us. Just need to make sure I have enough food. No, I don't. So I need to eat before we sleep here. We'll get the full rest effect. Let's eat these. I'll eat some of these. I may as well eat all of it. Okay, let's eat the cattails. A little bit. Okay, let's get a drink. I'm curious about my bedroll, Wilson. Let's see what kind of shape is Wilson in. 91%. Okay, let's drop this. And the... There they are. Let's drop these. Wow, what do you think of that, guys? Leave a comment. I totally think that was avoidable as far as if it wasn't buggy. I don't think I would have had any problem dealing with that situation. But I couldn't get into a vehicle. I couldn't get a fire started. I tried even just lighting a torch. That was just messed up. Alright, let's go for... We can actually do 12 hours now because we're on stalker difficulty. Calories stored 1500. So yeah, so this should be great. We'll have a full recovery, I think. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, we woke up fully rested and fully healed. It is very late in the day. Hopefully the weather is in a good mood. So we can travel back to the Grey Mother's house. Do one last check here. Okay, I don't need any. Oh wait, I will take that. We'll use that torch. I'll take that. That torch is going to help us get a fire lit. And these are okay. I'm already pretty heavy. Don't think we need the extra lantern. Alright, let's see what the day looks like. Alright, it's a beautiful afternoon. And guys, I am so grateful you've come along with me on this adventure. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. Please, before you head out, just leave a like and drop a comment. Let me know what you think of the crazy, glitchy episode. Being attacked by a bear in the very next episode after being attacked by a moose. What do you think of that? And we have a cougar, apparently, that I have no way of dealing with. I really just need to stay away from that thing, I guess. I don't know what I did to trigger that. I must have got close to it, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming along with me. And I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.